2 days to go till the end. Have you been concentrating? It's time for Celebrity Big Brother, the quiz. And welcome to Celebrity Big Brother, The Quiz. It's a show that tests your knowledge of the showbiz shenanigans, what's been going on inside Britain's most famous house. So far this week, Bez began to fear that he was having a flashback to a breakfast he'd had back in the mid-80s.
I'm an egg.
Kenzie chose a costume from a far less controversial period of German history than Prince Harry. And now, for any children that happen to be watching, you ought to be warned that if your behaviour is bad, Uncle John might be coming to your birthday party.
Put your faith in democracy. My people will save me. They will evict me tonight, and I will go out proud of my daddy.
What sort of a quiz would it be if there weren't teams vying it out for supremacy? It would be an odd Zen quiz in which we just achieved immediate equanimity. There would be no meaning. Let's meet their two teams. Let's not worry about equanimity because there are two teams. Firstly, on the right, we've got a team comprising of Vanessa Feltz and Anthony Crank. I'm going to call them Crankenfeltz because it's a better name than Team A, isn't it? Crankenfeltz. Then over here, right, on this side of my human body, we've got gorgeous Jane Sharp and heartthrob from Holby, James Redmond. But Redmond and Sharp sounds like accountants, don't it? That's no good. So let's call them simply Team B. This quiz commences thusly. It's Big Brother's big news round. The teams are going to get shown some clips from the best of this week's Celebrity Big Brother. All they've got to do is tell me what was actually going on in these moments. Vanessa and Anthony, here's one for your team, which we know is called Crankenfeltz. Have a look at this moment. What's going on there?
OK, they're going into the womb with a view.
That's right. They're going to have to tell the truth. It's a whole...
Are they
Zen
dog
thing
biscuits
going
on their hat?
Well, they look like dog biscuits,
don't they?
They're pronouncing their innermost truths about their shortcomings or something.
They've gone into the secret blue room,
yeah.
And they're putting on the hat of truth. Was it the hat of wisdom or the hat of truth?
So it's all going to come out, all the candid revelations about their innermost flaws.
That's correct. Well done. On day 11, the housemates were sent to a secret room in the house and made to answer very personal questions hidden under stones whilst wearing that hat of truth thing. Vanessa and Anthony, which housemate had already discovered the secret room by that point?
It was Caprice, and it wasn't nice what she found within it. It was horrible.
Well, it sounds to me that it's in the area of rectitude, but let's witness with our own eyes.
Are you serious? Oh my gosh. Oh.
Well done, but it should be obvious that if you want to hide something from Caprice, don't put it behind a mirror. It's the equivalent of hiding John's racing post beneath a vat of delicious Diet Cola. He'd find it instantly, wouldn't he? Jane and James, here is one for you.
Oh, it's where Bez wasn't very happy, isn't it, where he decided he didn't want to take part in the little trial that they were doing, the little hippie trial. And he started to lose it a little bit.
Tell me exactly, Team B, what do you think was happening there?
He kicked off about something, went walkabout, went a little bit...
It seems to me that you're saying that Bez was freaking out.
I think he was missing his creature comforts,
Yes.
wasn't he?
Yeah, that's the correct answer. Well done. After a week in the house, the pressure had started to show on dear old Bez. The stress of being cooped up literally had him climbing a wall. Jane and James, Bez calmed down later in the week and took part in the group's infomercial task where they had to sell objects that Big Brother had given them. Can you remember what Bez called his object?
Well, was it a
yeah, it was...
flange in my pan or something?
We can't say that at 1 o'clock. It was...
Flange in my pants.
Yeah.
What would Freud have made of that answer, I wonder?
Oh, what's it? Uja flip? Something...
Ujma flip.
Yeah.
Uja flip, I think
Let's
it was.
have a look if you were
Yes.
correct.
Let me introduce you to the Uji Flip. It is a clean thought processor. If your thinking's bad, You plug in your Uzi Flip, slip on your headphones and let it flow.
I'd just like to know, where can you get one of those? I fancy one of those Uji flips.
What an Uji flip?
Yeah, I think it'd be really useful to clear out all my disgusting thoughts. It'd be good.
Yeah, I think you'd probably break it, Vanessa.
Oh, thank you very much. Thanks a lot.
Okay, Vanessa and Anthony, here's one for you. Have a look at it.
Oh, it's John's
yes,
eviction.
it's John. He's just about to... They're going to show him the door. He's going to leave.
Pretending he's happy he's leaving.
Yeah, he's acting as if he's thrilled, but really we think secretly he's heartbroken about it.
Yeah, John's eviction night.
Okay, well, that is in fact correct. It was, obviously. John had a mishap earlier in the week that almost caused the housemates to fail a task. Do you know what that was?
It wasn't the milk.
No,
When they
it
were running
wasn't.
through milk, was it because he didn't do that?
No, I thought, wasn't it that thing with that engine? Where he just couldn't seem to drive it at all, and the whole thing seemed to implode.
It wasn't a malfunction on the ghost train?
Yeah, the train
Because he
thing.
sat on it with his big bottom.
Let's have a look, Anthony, see if it's right.
John, you've definitely got hold of the joystick, yeah?
Yes, I'm trying. I can't help it.
John, it's fine. It's not a problem. If it's not working, it's
Moving.
not...
I can't help it. It's not moving.
Painful.
I find that footage actually quite moving. I think if you imagined it in slow motion with Peter Gabriel and Kate Bush's "Don't Give Up." Really touching. And also, I've never seen it, he didn't react like that any other time in the house, did he? I can't help it, I can't help it. I think they should have checked the seat of that ghost train for wee-wee afterwards. Okay. Jane and James, here's one for you to look at.
Oh, it's...
Pass the
fancy
parcel?
Oh, yeah.
Pass the parcel, isn't it?
That was it. It was the Pass the Parcel one.
Well,
the one
that's
with
the-
Jeremy's...
That is now, that's hide and seek.
Yeah, it's Lisa's eviction.
Yeah.
Lisa's eviction night.
I'm going to have to push you for a final answer. What is that final answer? What do you reckon it is?
It was Lisa's eviction as she was evicted from the house.
That is the correct answer. On Wednesday, the housemates were asked to give nominations, but secretly, Big Brother had planned to evict someone based on the public vote. During a children's party, Lisa was removed from the house without telling the other housemates. Jane and James, can you name 3 of the places where the housemates hid during the game of hide and seek?
I like Caprice's hiding place best because
What
she
was
worked
that?
on the principle that if I can't see the person who's looking for me, they can't see me. She hid on a bench.
Yeah.
What other places were there?
Jeremy hid behind the rubbish. Well, Bez hid in bed. He just got in bed and put his
Ages, didn't he?
He
Ages
just fell
doing.
asleep.
Yeah, that's enough. I think Bez just used it as an excuse to go to bed. I don't think he knew they were playing hide and seek.
Where did Kenzie hide in his big egg outfit?
I think he
Was
just put
it
a
like
blanket
the
on him.
jacuzzi or the sauna area or something like that?
We've done 3 of them.
Let's have a look if you're right. You're doing very well. Let's have a look.
That's brilliant, isn't it?
41.
Well done, yeah, that was right. You got it right. What can I say? He's well competitive, isn't he, Jeremy? All covering himself in all rubbish and all fish guts and that just to win at hide and seek. Is he like that all the time?
He is quite competitive, yeah. He's sort of still being super Jez, you know, first date Jez, I think. Like everyone was, I think, for the first week, trying to be charming and good fun and easy to get on with, and vote for me.
You can't maintain that forever, can you?
You can't, no. Give
Yeah.
him some alcohol.
Round 1's finished now. Crankenfelts have got 8 points. Jane and James, they've got 8 points as well. There's a tie. Our next round's got a name. What is this? Celebrity Connections. All our teams have to do is correctly identify the connections between 2 of the Celebrity Big Brother housemates and 2 other celebs that aren't in the house, but they are not from the world of show business. Vanessa and Anthony, your selection are these people here. Lisa.
Lisa.
Now, how is Lisa connected to Davina McCall?
She's jealous and she wants to be Davina McCall.
Oh, nice. And Davina is connected to Caprice, but how? And how is Caprice connected to Catherine Zeta-Jones? You've got to get all the way round that quad, starting with Lisa. How's she connected to Davina?
Lisa would desperately like to be Davina more
It's
than
not going to be some
anything else.
abstract concept, is it?
Lisa...
It's about their early
twins
lives.
separated at birth.
Is it they both look nice in tweed?
Well,
No.
I think it's something to do with their early career
It's
and
to
what
do
they
with their
both
early
did
career.
well.
Yes, that's right.
Did Lisa work at MTV?
Yes, and Davina did
Yes,
as
that's
well.
right.
Well done.
They
Good
did both
partner.
work at MTV.
Yes.
That's how Lisa and Davina are connected. Now, can
Right.
you connect Davina to Caprice? What is the connection between Davina and Caprice?
I think this is also a career thing, actually. I think
Yes, you're
Air
going in the right
hostesses.
direction. No, that's not true.
No, and it's not truly.
How are they connected?
I think they
Think
both
about-
had very unhappy forays into the world of singing.
But it's
So I
very
think they
good.
both tried tried to sing.
They did both try to sing. That is the connection between Davina and Caprice. So, Vanessa, what is the connection between Caprice and Catherine Zeta-Jones? What's the connection?
I think they're both litigious. I think they've both taken various publications to court.
That is the correct answer. That is the connection between them. Now, what's the connection between Catherine Zeta-Jones and Lisa I. Anson, thus completing the quad?
Well, there's a spelling difference, but the choice is the same.
Go on.
Yes, it's their kids.
They're both kids called Dylan.
They've both got kids called Dylan. That is the correct answer. You've completed the quad. Well done. Jane and James, these are 4 celebrities. You've got to connect them together. The 4 celebrities are Bridget. Then, of course, it's lovely David Dickinson there, look. Then you've got to connect him to Bez. Then you've got to connect Bez to Arnold Schwarzenegger. And then you've got to connect Arnold Schwarzenegger back to Bridget. What kind of things would they do that would connect them?
Both cheap as chips.
They are, in a way, both cheap as chips. But they've done something that involves being nude. They've both done something.
Post in the news.
They have both posted in the nude. That's the connection. Well done. What does connect David to Bez?
Were they at public school together?
They were. They are alumni of Eton. Think about porridge. Think about bars. Think about stir. Think about the endless nights playing the harmonica and weeping.
They've both done time.
They have both done a bit of bird. That's the connection. OK, connect Bez to Arnold Schwarzenegger. How are you going to do that?
Ooh,
what have they got in common? Think of their patriarchal line. What did their daddies do?
Ooh. The same job?
Yes! Yeah. What was that
Can
job,
I have
do you
a
think?
point for that?
They did the jobs in authority over people where they arrested people. What do you reckon that job is?
What do you reckon?
I'm guessing, maybe.
Hello, hello, hello.
A policeman?
Evening all. Yes,
Maybe.
both of their fathers were policemen. That's a connection. Now, can you connect Arnie to Bridget Nielsen? It's a very simple one. Well, the answer we're looking for is, was there any romance between them, do you reckon?
I think there was. I might be completely wrong. I might be thinking of a totally different person. Were they not engaged?
That is the correct answer. Well done.
Were they actually engaged?
I don't know.
Oh.
You know what? I've been ever so busy. I've not had time to think about it. I'm under a lot of pressure. No, that is in fact the correct answer. Well done. OK. Following his dad into the police force was never an option, really, for Bez. As soon as he saw flashing lights and sirens, he just sort of started dancing, getting excited. At that round's conclusion, Krankenfeld's have got 12 points. Jane and James have also got 12 points. It's still a tie. We've done half this quiz now. Who's going to win it? Find out after this little break we're having. Hello, welcome back to Celebrity Big Brother, the quiz. Before the break, scores were as follows. Krankenfeld had 12 points, Jane and James also had 12 points. That could all change now because the quiz is continuing. We're going to play Who Said That? Where all the teams have got to do is correctly identify who said that in the Celebrity Big Brother house this week. Vanessa and Anthony, who said that? I was going shark diving with Celine Dion, Kylie and Liza Minnelli. Who said that?
Bridget.
Well, it wasn't going to be Lisa I answered, is it? It's not going to be Bez.
Unless you...
Was it Lisa?
I'm going to have to push you for an answer now, really aggressively, really aggressively.
I'm deferring to my colleague.
Lisa.
Do you think it was Lisa? Let's see if that's the correct answer. Let's
Talking about a dream.
What?
No, I was going shark diving with Celine Dion, Kylie.
That is bizarre. Now that is a bizarre dream.
Well done.
I must say, I thought that was a completely normal dream. I dream that, what, twice or 3 times a week? I'm going shark diving with Kylie and Celine and
diving, is that
Liza.
sexual?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, what does it mean?
It is if you are 2 sharks who love each other very much and it takes place consensually. Yes, it is, Jane.
And are married.
Jane and James, here is one for you. Who said that? They ain't gonna be girls out here on a Wednesday. It's school. Who said that?
It could only be Kenzie, couldn't it?
Kenzie, yeah.
Well, let's see if it was Kenzie who said that.
Nah, bruv, they ain't gonna be on a... It's Wednesday, man. They ain't gonna be girls out here on a Wednesday. It's school.
I really like it. That said, okay, look, Blazing Squad, we can't do a concert on Monday night. That's Brownies night. No one's gonna come. That round's all been done now, and at the end of it, Krankenfeld's have got 14 points, and Jane and James have got 14 points. No, it's still neck and neck. going to do? OK, the next round is called More or Less, and it is based on the amounts of money the tabloids have been saying that celebrities were paid to go into the house. Starting with one of the housemates, our teams have to guess whether the next housemate was rumoured to have been paid more or less than the housemate before. Crankenfelds, you get to go first for an arbitrary reason. If you get one wrong, control of the board goes to you, Team B, Jane and James. The team that turns over the final card will be the winner. So, Crankenfelds, our first housemate is Kenzie, and he was rumoured to have been paid 25 grand for going in the Big Brother house. We don't actually know for certain how much any of the housemates were paid. It is top secret information. Now, was Caprice rumoured to have been paid more or less than Kenzie? What do you think?
Much more.
More.
No,
Higher or lower?
Higher.
Well, let's have a look. Caprice was actually rumoured to have been paid £110,000. That's higher. OK, so the next housemate is Lisa Anson. Do you think Lisa Anson was rumoured to have been paid higher or lower? Much lower. Yeah. Much lower.
Yeah,
well, let's have a look. You're going with lower. It was only 30 grand that she was rumoured to have been paid. OK, so let's see. Do you think that Lisa Anson was rumoured to have been paid more or less than the next housemate, Jeremy? More or less, what would you say? Higher or lower? Which would you say?
Lower.
Lower, you're going with lower. Well, let's have a look. Oh, it seems that it was higher. OK, now at this crucial point of the game, control has been wrestled away from Crankenfelds, and it goes to you, Team B, James and Jane. You could take over here. This is all yours for the taking. Right. Let's have a look at the next housemate and see, do you think they were paid more or less? Jeremy to Bez?
Lower.
You think lower? What do you think?
Lower.
You think lower? Let's have a little look. Bez was paid less money. It's lower. That's the correct answer. Come on. So the next housemate, John McCririck. Who do you think got more? Or, do you think John?
Higher.
Higher? Higher. Are you going to go higher? Let's have a little look. Yes. Higher. Oh, it is higher. So you've kept control of the game. Well done. Now it's John versus Jermaine. Do you think Jermaine's higher?
She's quite wealthy, isn't she? I'd say higher.
You think higher? OK, we're going to go with higher.
Yes.
Oh, well done. OK, this is going very well for you now. Now it's Jermaine to Bridget. Higher or lower?
Hollywood. She's got to be more.
You think higher? What do you think?
Just show us Hollywood again.
Hollywood.
Hollywood. She's Hollywood.
That's what goes on in Hollywood.
Hollywood.
I suppose so. OK, you're saying higher. Let's have a little look, shall we? Oh, much more. OK, so if you get this one right, then you will be the champions. If you get it wrong, though, you win honour and integrity and dignity. Imagine those things. But if you get it wrong, then the points will go to Vanessa and Anthony, and Crankenfelds will reign supreme. So do you think that Jackie was paid more or less? Is it higher or lower?
I think lower.
It's a bit of a coup.
Slightly lower.
What do you think? And it must push you for a final answer.
I'm going to go for lower with my teammate here.
You're going to go for lower? Let's have a look. Are you correct? Lower. Well done. You kept control.
Look at their faces.
You did very well at the beginning.
Only a game.
Snatched, wasn't it? Yeah. OK, but do remember, of course, that the figures that we mentioned during that round were, of course, just rumours and conjecture. There's no actual truth in what we were just saying there. It's just sounds and noise and words. At the end of that round, Crankenfelds have got 14 points, but in the lead with 16 points, it's Jane and James of Team B. This round's the last one. There are 6 housemates gone and only 3 to go. Our teams will have to pick one of the 3 remaining housemates and answer as many questions as they can on that housemate in 60 seconds. Crankenfelds, you are in last place. You have to go first. Pick a housemate. Who would you like?
Bez.
I like the way you think, Anthony. That's
Thank
very
you.
nice. OK, you've got 60 seconds to answer as many questions on Bez as you can. Those 60 seconds are beginning right now. This is the beginning. Bez's real name is Benjamin Marks. True or false?
False.
It's true, it's false, it's false, well done. Which is Bez's favourite song? Soul Rebel by Bob Marley or Rebel Rebel by David Bowie?
Soul Rebel
by Bob Marley.
Correct. Right, OK, this is the picture round. Which of these doodles was drawn by Bez? A or B? Which one was done by Bez?
A.
Picture A was correct. Picture B was, of course, a picture of Bez drawn by 3-year-old Josie from Abacus Day Nursery. Oh. Sean Ryder is Bez's next-door neighbour. Is that true or false?
True.
Yes, that is true. Which is Bez allergic to? Peanuts or cheap metals? Which of those things?
Cheap metals.
Yes, that is the correct answer. Well done, Vanessa. Bez once lived in a fully furnished shed for 2 years. Is that true or false?
True.
That is true. He did do that. What is the name of Bez's current band? Domino Bones or Freaky Phones?
Domino Bones.
Correct answer. Your time's up. There's no further time. And at the end of that round, you did very well. You've achieved 7 points. Well done. Well done for that. OK, Jane and James, pick a celebrity. Whom would you like to answer questions upon?
Who do you reckon?
King Kenzie?
Yeah.
Let's have Kenzie.
Why not? Answer questions on him. OK, right, I'm going to ask you some questions on Kenzie for 60 seconds of human lifetime. Those 60 seconds are going to begin now. Kenzie's real name is Kenneth Andrews. Is that true or false?
False.
It is false. Well done. Now it's time for the picture round. Which of these dolls was made by Kenzie? Was it doll A or was it B?
Which A.
Yes, that's the correct answer. Kenzie is the oldest member of Blazing Squad. Is that true or false?
It's false.
That's false. Well done.
Big fan.
Which girl band would Kenzie most like to share the big brother house with?
Girls Aloud.
Yes, well done. Didn't even need the options. It's incredible. Blazing Squad has a #1 hit with the song Crosswords. Is that true or is it false?
False.
Well done. I ride the mic raw, spit lyric galore is a line from which Blazing Squad song? Play the game or flip reverse?
Flip reverse.
That's the incorrect answer. It was the other one. Kenzie.
know?
Now come on, Kenzie MC'd on Rachel Stevens' latest single. Is that true or is it false?
False.
Correct answer. Well done. And that's the end of the time. Time's up now. No more questions. OK, well done, Jane and James. You managed to get 6 points for Team B. Well done. We've done that round now. There ain't no more rounds. The quiz is quite frankly finished. Crank and Phelps, you got 21 points. That's good. That's a good score. You've got nothing to be ashamed of, at least in terms of this quiz. But this week's winners are Jane and James with 22 points. OK, there's no actual reward for winning the quiz, not a proper prize nor nothing. But for you, because you've won, you've done very well, look what you get. The Hat of Truth.
Is it the actual hat?
It's the actual one. And you get to keep it. It's the actual one. You can't.
Does it smell of all their heads?
It smells of McCruick's mind.
Oh, it does as well.
That's the smell of his mind. That's all his thoughts have come out of there. Well done.
Thank you.
That's yours for winning. And for you, the losers, your prize is a little bit of toad in the hole out of Bez's dinner. Actual bit of it there, look, that was left over.
Won't we?
Keep hold of that, though.
We're very thrilled with that. Thank you very much.
OK, the quiz is finished. It's been exhilarating and exciting. Caprice and Jeremy have gone. They're not in it anymore. Oh, yeah, right. So what about Jeremy? What I liked about him is them lucky pants that I think he genuinely believed they were lucky. He sort of looked at them like they were Excalibur a little bit. And what I hope is that he loses them lucky pants and that Bez gets hold of them and then Bez wears them lucky pants when he eventually leaves the Big Brother house. And when he does, Rachel Stevens, she'll just smell the pants. She'll go running towards Bez, throw herself round him. Now there's an S-Club party I'd like to be invited to. There's just enough time for us to thank our guests, Vanessa Phelps and Anthony Crank, and Jane Sharp and James Redmond. Thank you very much. Thank you. Well, the winners on this occasion were Team B against Crank and Phelps, but I think the real winners are Big Brother-related quiz shows in general. Bye-bye for now. Hare Krishna.
Who wins? You decide. To vote for Bez, call 090 11 32 33 followed by 01. To vote for Bridget, add 02. To vote for Kenzie, add 07. Or text the name of the housemate you want to win to 84444.